Hello and welcome back to Deus Machina Demonbane. Her tonfa collides with my fist in a shower of sparks, and I beat aside the tonfa with my mage's wings and follow through with a magically charged punch. She dodges it by a hair. I press the attack with a combo from my wings, but she parries that with a tonfa. Haha! She throws a roundhouse kick at my head, and I hastily block it with my remaining wing, but... Before the kick even finishes, a second explodes against my chest. A double? Her second kick sends me flying for a short distance before I slam to the ground. Kuru! Shit! She follows up by mercilessly trying to stomp my head into the pavement. Whoa! I manage to avoid it by rolling along the ground, but when I leap up again, the tonfa are already coming for my head. By crossing my arms over my head, I'm barely able to block the strike. T! We come together for another exchange, our weapons crying out in a harsh tone of battle. Shit! I have 4 fists, but I'm still being pushed back. Am I at a disadvantage in melee? I need to gain some distance from her, but all I can do at the moment is block a barrage of attacks. What now, Kuru? The attacks suddenly cease, and her fierce attacks suddenly stop, but now she has her fingers on the triggers of her tonfa. And by the time I think, oh shit, it's too late. The explosion blasts my mage's wing away and sends me flying into the air. And she doesn't let the opening go to waste. Elsa leaps after me, her tonfa cutting bright arcs through the air, and I come swinging down in an arc. And again the trigger is pulled. The tonfas shine, and they roar violently, spirals of light wrapped around them. I can't dodge. Enough of that! The dowsing string that was hanging from my waist suddenly flies towards Elsa, growing several times longer before encircling her. And the faintly glowing circle constrains rapidly, tightening around Elsa's body. I'd like Nakcha! The string has become a glowing thread inscribed with magic symbols, and it binds Elsa's limbs, holding her in place. Al stands arrogantly upon Elsa's chest. Thanks, Al. Carelessness will get you killed. You shouldn't be losing to a mere doll. Robo! Nah? She broke out of Nakcha with brute force? It's fucking crazy. Knocked aside as Elsa stands up, Al goes bouncing along the pavement. Hey, you alright, Al? No! Hey look, she has stars. Carelessness will get you killed, you know. Oh, damn you! What's wrong, dear Kuru? You seem to be having an awfully hard time. Now you understand. In the end, your magic is no match for my genius. Dr. West points at Elsa and boasts. Now he's just trying to piss me off. Now, dear Kuru, this is where your luck runs out. Elsa, finish him! Yes, Doctor. Elsa grips the tonfas in her hands firmly. Shit, gotta stop her. I rush to pick up Al, and the blown up mage's wing regenerates, and I ready my 4 fists again. Prepare yourself, Robo! Elsa dashes. At the same time, I kick the ground and start running. I prepare to catch a tonfa on my mage's wing. And something shoots past me and Elsa, carving a deep furrow through the street. Huh? Robo? It's some sort of boomerang-like object, and I watch as it goes spinning through the air. It flies towards a nearby building, making a quick circle around it close to the wall. And then... Why? A low rumbling reverberates through the street. And the top floors of the building start sliding off at an angle. And I'm right where they're about to land. Whoa, 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 whoa! Run, Kuru! You don't have to tell me twice. I spread my mage's wings, taking to the sky at full speed. Situation critical. Further battle impossible with current loadout. Making temporary retreat, Robo. How? Elsa? Where are you going, Elsa? Huh? Are you going to abandon me to follow your own dreams? All I could do in my powerlessness was watch silently as your plane flew off into the sky. And now, as though laughing at my youthful dreams, a thunderous mass is about to land mercilessly and cruelly on my head. That's how dire this situation is. Understand, boys and girls? Elsa dashes off at incredible speed. I think someone was left behind, but I couldn't care less. I land a good distance away and look for the mysterious flying object. The thing that split the building in half is now hovering in the air. It's a huge crescent moon-shaped sword. So that's your fragment? Looks like the dousing wasn't wrong after all. I guess it's noticed us, because the scimitar suddenly points in our direction, and it begins to spin rapidly, with its grip as the axis. The whirling scimitar looks perfectly round like the full moon. Oh, this isn't good. Our battle with that doll must have excited it. It's agitated. Agitated? I look at the falling building and groan. It's pretty damn sharp. Here it comes. Ah! The scimitar slices through the air with a piercing howl, and I flatten myself against the ground as quick as I can. The whirling scimitar passes right above my head, and a few of my hairs with it. My magic barrier won't stop it. Whatever you do, don't touch it. Wait, how the hell am I supposed to catch it then? Be creative? You've got nothing. You're not even trying, are you, book girl? Oh, get it together. Here it comes again. Ah! Oh, damn, I'm going to end up a sashimi like this. The scimitar arcs through the air, coming in for another pass. And predictably has saved my ass, but I'm no closer to capturing it. How do I stop it from moving? Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. The scimitar cuts through the buildings to my left and to my right, and with a low rumbling they begin to fall in on us. May I make a suggestion? After I finish yawning. Get the hell out of the city and away from the buildings. I'm assuming it will follow you. You know, because then at least you don't have to worry about buildings falling on your head. Or more importantly, all the people in those buildings dying horribly. Oi. Oh shit, this again? We're flying again. Whoa boy. I try to take to the air, but just end up falling on my face. Ah! Oh, my nose is bleeding. Fool! Concentrate! Ah! My wings have been neatly severed. What happened when the scimitar grazed my head? I can't fly like this. Oh wait, now I can't even run. Before I can finish my sentence, the buildings land on top of us. Smoke still rises from the ruins as the scimitar circles slowly overhead. Too soft. I thrust my hand out from under the rubble, seizing the scimitar by the hilt. Ha! Now I've got you! I push the debris off me, still maintaining my grip on the scimitar, and the scimitar struggles wildly, trying to shake me off. If I loosen my grip at all, it'll send me flying. Ow! Hurry! Got it! Decipher Arthuri's encryption. Ah! Wah! A sudden attack hits me from behind, the explosion tossing me into the air. Ah! And the shock of smashing to the pavement causes me to let go of the scimitar. And the freed scimitar flies away as fast as it can. Another explosion. A blast of light hits the fleeing scimitar. And shot down, the scimitar clatters among the debris. What? I turn around to see. Hey now, wait a minute! Elsa's holding an enormous, evil-looking cannon, and the light shining along the length of the barrel. That's the glow of magic. The whole thing's carved with arcane symbols, which means a magic weapon? Survival of targets confirmed. Increasing power to spell cannon, Robo. Well, that sounds pretty fucking dangerous. And the cannon starts glowing like a miniature sun. Hey, wait! You'd better start running. Elsa pulls the trigger mercilessly and a vortex of light surges out. The ground shakes and there's a deafening roar. I see the straight beam of destructive light and watch it until the moment of impact. Fuck! I'm always getting burned, blasted up, blown up. Why? And yet another day is filled with explosions. You two, doesn't it ever cross your minds to do your job without causing collateral damage? Every single time. Think about me, the one who has to clean up after you. It's starting to look like we're the villains. Sacrifice is part of battle. Practice forbearance. If such forbearance were possible, humanity would have already reached enlightenment. Then enlighten yourself. That would solve everything. You cheeky little... Well, as I expected, our report gets us a lecture from the princess. Like always, it leads to a fight with Al. I'm used to it by now. Pushing their shouting out of my mind, I take advantage of their distraction to engage in some thinking. Elsa. If Dr. West is to be believed, she's an android that he made. pretty surprising considering that an autonomous artificially intelligent android is still beyond the most advanced technology I've heard of. And her physical abilities are equal to, or, well, hell, better than mine, even in Major style. That's the problem. To be honest, I think I underestimated that doctor. Fatal personality issues aside, I guess he really is a genius. Like they say, though, it is a fine line between genius and, well, something. Dr. West definitely seems to have some crazy obsession with us. He'll definitely attack first next time. So it looks like we'll need to come up with a plan to deal with Elsa. You! Why are you just sitting there, leisurely drinking tea as though you're not involved? Who, me? Suddenly I'm at the receiving end. And though I'm certainly worried about the issue, there's no reason not to enjoy this afternoon tea. She must be less than pleased with my attitude, as her stern expression has turned even more severe. Who else is there? You're the most responsible for this mess. This man isn't a guest, so you don't have to serve him tea. I didn't. I made it myself. Why are you only provocative when it's worthless? This has already repeated so many times that it no longer gives me any tension. The princess theatrically falls down in tears. She sure is lively today. Oh, what am I going to do with you two? You destroy the city on routine investigations, and when you sort in Demonbane, you don't just destroy it, you burn it to ash. If this continues, Demonbane will be labelled as a villain. Oh, Grandfather, why is this happening? Demonbane isn't meant to be disgraced like this. This isn't justice. Your grandfather complex again. Oh, how unsightly. Be silent, or I'll toss you out with the old newspapers, you piece of third-rate pulp fiction. Listen well, Mr. Diajou Al-Azif. The next time you cause another incident like this, I really will have you step down from Demonbane. We refuse. You seem to be drastically underestimating the Haddow group. I'll lock you in a dark cellar of an abandoned factory where your skin will blister and your organs will rot and you'll never see the light of day again. And meanwhile, I'll be sipping wine with a little smile on my face. Please calm yourself, mistress. That would be a very poor idea. Whoa. That actually sounded pretty real. This is why the rich are so... The princess's lecture ended up taking about 3 hours, so it's dark by the time we get back to the office. Why am I yawning so much this morning? It's 8:15 in the morning. I shouldn't be this tired. But I've only been up for 3 hours. Ugh. Finally, now I can relax. And I collapse onto the sofa, rolling over to stare up at the ceiling. But, well, you know, despite everything, I am doing my best. Paid no mind. You need only do what you can. Even if no one else understands you, I do. Still, I bet the cost of all the damage we've done is insane. Probably enough to flatten a few companies. And it's still a mystery how no one's been killed. A convenient mystery, that is, though I'm not really sure for whom. But I wonder what happened to the scimitar of Barzai. It could not have been destroyed so easily. If we let it be, it will start another incident. I know, we'd better find it soon. Let's hit the rack so we can get an early start tomorrow. By the way... What? Stop using my good shirts as pyjamas already. I don't have enough of them. What are you saying? Is it not the dream of every man to have a beautiful girl wearing his shirts? Bear with it. Look, the way the sleeves drape over my arms is an important point, as is the way my legs emerge from under the hem. Why the hell is all your knowledge of human culture so twisted? Now, I've done it! I've finally done it! Yesterday I finally dealt a decisive blow to Diju Kuru and Al-Azif. So why exactly am I so gravely wounded? No one is there to suggest that he probably should have read some Isaac Asimov first. This is Dr. West's laboratory, though, and although the morning sun peeks through the curtains, its light is incapable of purifying the clinging gloom or the sharp scent of chemicals pervading the room. Oh bugger, I've just noticed we're right smack at the end of this part, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next.